Well, hello everyone. This is Raquel. Welcome to day 2 of the Eclipse Experience. This window of energy has really been extraordinary. And I know I've told you before, but I'm even back to the last 3 months leading up to this eclipse. I started to feel this energy of this deep, profound change in the foundation of my reality. And so as we move into day 2, it's time to focus on the really positive things. Yesterday, we went through an exercise going back 18 months of looking at what no longer served. Today, we get to go back and look at all the things that really fed our soul, what made us feel fantastic, alive, aligned, doing and being the way that we know our soul is longing to be. And so today's assignment is going to be exactly like yesterday's, only going back 18 months and even longer, and really tapping into those experiences, the people, places, things, the ways that you experienced your life that absolutely fed your soul. What makes you feel alive, aligned, and completely in the flow? So that's the assignment today. And of course, I'm going to have an MP3 activation to reprogram and rewire into the positive. But for now, I want you to set the sacred space. And for each of us, that's different. I've really found in the last year, actually in the last 6 months, I've found getting back to a bit of ritual has really fed my soul. Lighting the candles, bringing in the flowers, doing the journaling, these simple acts which for a long time I didn't participate in. It just wasn't in my awareness to really do it. But what I'm finding is in the beingness, in really dropping down and being instead of constantly doing, but the beingness I can step into much more easily if I actually light a candle with intention, when I actually do things that set up a more ritualistic feel. Buying flowers. I hadn't done that. Well, I don't think I ever had. Maybe twice in my life where I'd actually bought fresh flowers just for no reason. And I started doing that, not often, but enough that it's making a difference. It's setting the energy. It's about honoring that innate part of myself for beauty, for feeling feminine, for just doing something nice. And the lighting of the candle is also something that is really setting a different tone and a different focus for me of dropping into that beingness. And so I invite you to do the same. You can see behind me I've got 3 decks of tarot cards. Maybe you can see that. That's what those are on the desk. I actually pulled those out. I'm not even actually doing polls very often, but just having that out in my space. For some reason, it shifted my awareness to just drop into being and allowing much more. And that was important for me right now as I step into this new way of creating. And so I invite you to really think about what sacred space means to you. What is that? What enhances that for you? And to do that, do more of that in this upcoming year. Set the space much more often, daily if you can, but in a way that still keeps it special, that still keeps it sacred. And so I invite you to do that. And then drop down into your heart, of course, connect in with Gaia's heart and the cosmic heart, and then really tap into and remember, open the fields to remember all of the experiences that really fed you, made you feel alive and aligned and on purpose and loved and in the now. And write all those down. And take a while. Don't just rush through it. If you have to walk away for a bit and come back as your subconscious and your higher self helps you remember all the magic and the wonderful events and things that you did for yourself that felt so good, so aligned, so a part of your true essence. And then once you've got that list, meet me back and we'll go through a beautiful activation to enhance, to rewire, to bring more of that into your matrix. I'm so glad you're here with this series and experiencing this and really tapping into this incredible energy of the eclipses.